I didn't set out to be running a nonprofit. I was a lawyer for many years. I was practicing law in the courts, litigation, appeals, both in private practice as a partner in a large Boston law firm and as assistant attorney general in the Massachusetts Attorney General's office. And over my time, I came to see the Constitution, particularly the First Amendment, really being changed by lawyers. Lawyers and judges were basically rewriting the rules about power in this country. Somebody called and said they're going to decide this case, Citizens United, that's going to do even more of all that stuff you've been ranting about, Jeff. You should maybe look at that case. And I did. So I ended up doing a brief in that in the Supreme Court. The court's theory was that the First Amendment means anybody and anything, whether billionaire, corporation, foreign entity, can spend unlimited money to influence our elections. And so several people, including me, thought this isn't going to work and we're going to need a constitutional solution when it all falls apart, which this will lead to eventually. And so we modeled out what American Promise would look like. What would it look like if Americans actually could do what most of us want to do, which is have the ability to limit the power of money so that the voter is heard, so that the ordinary American is represented in our political system. Leadership's interesting because it's sort of a cliche, the servant leader, but I think that's really true, that the best leadership is clarity about objective, consistency, passion for where you're trying to go, and caring a lot about the people who are affected by what we're all trying to do. And I do feel I had that in the law too. That's why I love litigation. It's a weird thing to love litigation because it's not exactly the nicest place to go to work every day in a very adversarial process. But it truly is championing people, defending what you believe in, if you're lucky enough to have the cases you believe in, and doing it right, doing it by the rules, doing it ethically, doing it professionally. And so, lawyers are, in my view, won't mind insulting some of my beloved friends in the law, including myself. We're not always the best managers or the best, because it can tend to be, especially litigators, not cowboys, but you're focused on clients and the cases, not on organizational leadership. But I have found that there's a lot of transferable skills about that. And one of the best is recognizing that it's not just you and your big mouth. It's really building a great team, empowering that team to do great things. And so certainly the constitutional knowledge and some of the things I got from the law are certainly essential, but the best leadership, I think, comes if you can attract and hold good people who feel rewarded in the work they do, because nobody's going to do this alone, including the best leader in the world. So.